Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Liz here. So I know that I am not the only one that loves a good hydrating moisturizer, okay? Now, I have oily skin, which sometimes I feel like it's hard for me to find a moisturizer that is lightweight and that is going to give me hydration, but it's not going to make my skin oily, okay? Now, I found two different moisturizers that I feel are a little bit similar, but one of them it's a little bit on the higher end and the other one it's a little bit more affordable. Now, I have used one of them for quite some time and I honestly really love it. Like the second that I started using it, it's just been my go-to, but it is the one that it's a little bit on the higher end. So, even though I did love it, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something else out there that it's a little bit more affordable. Now, I will say that every moisturizer is a little bit different, also depending on what you're looking for and what type of skin you have, whether it's more on the drier side, if you have oily skin, or if you have like an in-between, or even like both. So that would also depend what kind of moisturizer you're looking for. Again, for me, I naturally have oily skin, so I did want something that was going to hydrate my skin, but it was going to be lightweight and it was not going to give me that oily shine. So the two creams that I am talking about, it is the Believe Aqua Balm, which honestly I really like, okay? And the other one, it is the Inky List, the Omega Water Cream, which this is the one that I came across that I feel are a little bit similar. So I have tried both of them. So let's talk about them. Okay, so I have my little list because I don't want to forget anything. But we're going to go ahead and start off with the Inky List. So this one is very affordable. It's $13, which we love that. So it is a lightweight hydrating cream. The thing that really captured my attention with this cream is the niacinamide and the glycerine. So those are like the two ingredients that I really liked about it. It does have other ingredients, but those are like the two that, very much caught my attention. It is a very light cream, and honestly, a little bit goes a long way. Now, for this one, one thing that I've noticed is that it does feel very drying on your skin. It feels soft, but once you apply it on your skin, it does have like that drying feeling. So I don't know if it's just like on my skin or if that's just like the actual feeling of this cream. Now, I will say that I did have a couple downsides to this cream, and one of them was that my face did get very oily not too long after, I would apply it. And again, my skin is naturally oily, so I knew that was going to happen. I mean, throughout the day, I knew my skin was just going to get oily. It tends to happen. But I didn't feel like it was going to be that soon. And I also felt the oiliness on my skin. And now I do want to say that glowiness and oiliness looks a little bit different, because sometimes I feel like, you know, I want to say, oh, like I look glowy, but I'm actually just oily, okay? Now, I will say that I didn't use it for a long time. I want to say that I did use it for roughly about 3 months, you know, just to test it out and see how my skin, you know, would do with this cream. So I didn't use it for that long, but in that short period of time, I did notice that it did make my skin oily very soon after applying it. And another thing that I noticed is that I did get a little bit of like breakouts, not like a huge like breakouts and stuff, but I would see like, you know, a little pimple here or there, or especially like during like not during, especially like on my forehead. That's when I very much noticed that. And I really did figure it was the cream, just because I hadn't changed anything on my skin routine besides using this cream. I did like it, but I just feel like it's probably not, even though it does say that it helps with oily skin, I honestly didn't see that as much on my skin. I feel like it will give more of hydration if you have maybe combination skin, which is maybe like dry skin and like oily skin, but not for actually oily skin. Again, at least not for me. Like, I don't think it really did help, just because again, I felt like it just, you know, I was just oily throughout like the day. So that was my experience using this cream. So now that Believe Aqua Bomb. So I actually been using this cream for quite some time, and honestly, since I started using it, I really fell in love with it. Not so much the price, because this one is a little bit on the higher end. I believe this size, which is the 25 ml, it's running about like $35. So it is a little bit on the higher end, and this is what it looks like, and it's very soft. Now, the ingredients that caught my eye when I got this cream was the hyaluronic acid and the niacinamide. So those were two of the ingredients that I really liked that it had, just because again, it's two of the ingredients that I really like to use to help with my skin. So this one is very soft, just applying it on your skin, and a little bit goes a long way. Like, a little bit goes a long way, and it is like one of the things that I really liked about it. It feels like very soft on your skin. And one of the things that I noticed is that I actually got a lot of compliments when I use this cream. And this one, I feel like it does leave my skin glowy and not oily, because I feel like there is a difference, and you feel it on your skin when it's oily and when, you know, you just have like that glow. And I feel like with this moisturizer, like right away, I noticed the difference. I want to say I have been using this for roughly about a year. I want to say, before I, you know, came across this one and I wanted to try it out, just because I did hear they were like similar, and you know, why not try something that's a little bit more affordable, right? You just never know. But I will say, I don't know if I could go back to anything else after trying this. But it does last me a long time, because a little bit goes a long way. So, you know, I feel like you are getting what you're paying for, okay? I actually would recommend both of the creams. Now, I feel like for different reasons, this one's a little bit more on the affordable side, and I think this one will probably work more for drier skin than if you have like oily skin. I think that this will probably like be perfect for that. And this one, definitely if you're looking for a good hydrating cream and you are okay for spending a little bit more, definitely one of the best creams that I have ever come across. And this one, I would say that it would work with any type of skin, from oily skin to combination to dry skin. I think it does amazing with both of them because it just, you know, feels so good on your skin, and you actually do feel the hydration, which is, you know, something that I just love the feeling of. So yeah guys, that is what I have for you guys today. Let me know if you guys have a cream that you guys are really obsessed with right now and gives you the hydration that you want on your skin. Let me know and maybe I'll go ahead and try it out. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys later.